Hello my fellow shippers, today I will start another new epic journey. The day OcCre launched its new kit, Legendary Royal Fortune, I ordered it immediately. I always wanted to build a very specific legendary pirate ship, and the ship of the famous pirate Black Bart Rogers is of course very famous. But this won't be just another static build. I will include it into a very short scenery with the resin scene, the moment just before Black Bart gets killed. I will start experimenting with the lighting, full sails, cannons out, sunset, the ship ready to meet its final destination. So I hope you will follow me once again on this new epic journey. I will start now with unboxing this magnificent new ship. So let's unbox this ship. So I did not just order the ship on itself, I also ordered the paint pack, and as I ordered rapidly, I got this as a free gift. Let's find out and open the stand as a first box. These are the small iron skulls. Scheme where to drill the holes to put the stand in. This is all different ships from OcCre. And here the manual to make the stand. So let's now open the paint pack. So let's find out. So this is the big bottle. Yes, it's a satin varnish. This is the dark red paint. This is the white paint. It's a black paint. Walnut dye. Sapelli dye, and pinot dye. So now let's open the ship itself. It's always a special moment. Open a brand new kit. So let's find out what's inside the box. So open the box. Take out the box with the small metal parts. This I will be opening later. This is the catalog for all the ships of OcCre with their color schemes. And then we have the ship itself. So first, the paperwork. The assembly instruction. So this is very basic always. The list of all the parts. This is always an important part, as it says here. The reference to the part of the manual, the quantity, the dimensions, is it preformed or do you have to make it, and the type of material in which it's made. So always check this part very carefully, so you use the proper parts. And this is of course the most useful part of the manuals, as the step-by-step photo guide. So here, part 1, the frame, part B, the deck, the skeleton. And before we know it, this marvelous ship is finished. So, and first things when I start building a ship is label all the parts. Then the sail plans and masts. It was important to read this correctly. This is the real life model. This of course is not the same size as you look at tilted. Here viewpoint B is viewpoint B. Here you have viewpoint C. Somewhere I should find, here is the C. And here you have viewpoint A, and you see on the A. Then we have the rigging plans, how to do the rigging. Always start with attaching here the dice to the channels, the shrouds, the futtock shrouds, the parts 2 of the shrouds, standing rigging between the masts, the higher shrouds, the yard operating systems. And you have the running riggings on the sails, how to attach sails. And then at the ends, here, there's always a plan where to attach the threads on the deck, and which belaying pin you have to attach the thread. And then finally you have a 1:1 scale. This is always useful when you want to measure the distance between all the parts on the deck. The size of the gratings here in real life. Here the cat beam, how to attach the block and the anchoring. And here we have all the wooden parts. These are the parts for the masts. And specific parts and press metal parts. So the mast parts here. These are the strips for the first planking. So you get always plenty of strips, much more than you need. We have here the thinner strips for the second planking or for the deck. These are for deck, second planking. Always plenty of strips. OcCre's very generous in this part. And then we have here all the wooden parts for the ship itself. I will open this in a moment. Here will be probably the sails and the threads that we will be using. Lots of threads. Here the point 15, the crew throw bale threads, probably for the anchor. And here we have the point 5 thicker threads for the shrouds and the standing rigging, the running rigging. The pirates, the Jolly Rogers of Black Bart. And then all the pre-sewn sails with very nice quality. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lots of sails. So the sails, thin threads, the anchor threads, thicker threads, and the Jolly Rogers. And finally, before I will start on the small metal part box, we have here the wooden parts. Parts of the lifeboat, marches, railings. This is the false keel. It's the thickest part. The bulwarks. As you can see, very nice laser cut parts. Marches, gun carriages, channels, part of the deck, lifeboats. Here the stern and the keel, parts of the mast, the stands, if you don't have the exclusive stands. Press metal parts on paper. And then here all the bulkheads to put in the keel. So another very fine ship to build. Let's open the box. Here first we have the hinges for the rudder, some eyebolts, chain and rings. Here we have the guns on deck, dummy guns in the second row, some brass metal nails, of course the lantern. This is probably the roof of the belfry tower where the bell is. Ornaments for at the stern. Here we have the small dead eyes. Some stanchions. I like real stanchions. Wheels for the gun carriages. And double blocks. These are the cannons for in the gun carriages. This is probably part of the capstan. Rings for the foot of the mast. The belaying pins. Rings for attaching the yards to the mast. Some metal ornaments. Steering wheel. Here we have the larger dead eyes, and probably this. Here the single block, and then the big sculpted ornaments for at the stern, the anchor. The statue for at the bow. This will be washed with with mild soap and water with a toothbrush in order to have the primer very well attached. Big storm galleries. Parts of the anchor, and then finally the parts to make all the gratings. So this is for the small box. Now I'm done unpacking, ready to build this marvelous new kits. Always some exciting moment, the start of a new adventure. So let's start building.